Yetta, can real estate come to the rescue in someone's retirement plans?
Sure can.
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward together with the Dekker team.
We are honored that for over 35 years, we've been able to come alongside you, not only selling, buying, and investing in real estate over 3,117 times, but coming alongside you to build your faith, build your fun, build your fitness, your friends, your family, your finances, and even strengthen, heal inside and flourish inside relationship. We're going to discover a few of the 11 ways that we have found and have worked for us that real estate can assist in the retirement and building wealth strategy. And there isn't only 11. Let's be real about this. When I researched online to see how many ways that are there, because they usually talk about 3 or 4. There's the 3 or 4 obvious, right? There's the appreciation. There's equity buildup. There's leverage. Like those are kind of the top ones that we talk about.
So we're not going to really describe those?
Not much, because those are kind of used
so
and
we're gonna assume,
and tried.
Yeah, we're going to assume that you know how those work in real estate. And if you don't, that's okay, because at the end, we're going to give you an offer of a white paper with some information in it that will help you.
Right. And when I did the little bit of research to go, I know there's way more, because one of my investor buddies, he was saying, well, there's 8 ways. And I thought, well, okay, I'm thinking about my own life because I'd never really sat down to count them. And I thought, wait, there's way more than 8, even in my own life experience. And most of them pertain to my principal residence, not just investment properties. And so when I researched it, I found about 30 different ways that real estate helps build wealth. And I couldn't find that on any other method. Right? And one of them, which we talked about in a previous episode, was you can use the same seed money again and again and again to build your portfolio of investment properties without bringing new money to the table. Who knew? Right?
We knew.
Well, we did. We've been using that methodology for a long time, and yet never really identified it as clearly, articulated as clearly as we are now. And why does it matter? Well, because as we've been saying, as we've researched and learned and experienced it for ourselves, 90% of most people that have over $1 million in investments have some or all of it, actually, a significant amount of it in real estate. And unless you have at least probably $1.5 million in investments, it's probably not going to be enough for retirement unless you have a pension. So it's a real challenge. So if you're thinking, I want some more information on that, I kind of understand what you're saying. I'm not sure. I want a strategy. I want a way to work through this for myself and my family, even though I think maybe I'm past my window of opportunity. I just don't even know anymore. Give us a call. Let us journey and guide you through the process, journey alongside you and guide you on the journey, because we do have proven strategies and processes that we've already implemented for many. Well, many have implemented. We've introduced and they've implemented.
Yeah. So one of the ones that's kind of interesting is inflation resistance. Now you might go, well, that doesn't make any sense. Well, it kind of does, because or call it inflation protection. Because what happens is with inflation, the cost of goods goes up. The cost of construction goes up. The cost of housing goes up. So if you have inflation, at least a major asset is inflating with it, right? So that you get that real change. If inflation's at 12%, but your house is going up 14% a year, now you're protected from that inflation with at least a part of your investment strategy.
Right. And one of the other ways that I really like is intentional appreciation. Not just the appreciation that happens when my house goes up in value, right? Because that's appreciation.
Mhm.
Also, the appreciation that I can almost force or intentionally make happen, which is doing the right improvements that increases the value of my real estate higher than what I invested.
Mm.
Right? So if I can do a repair or a renovation that might cost $10,000 or $15,000, but I have found something, and we would strategize with you and help you find the right things that will increase the value by $40,000 or $50,000, even if you get 50 cents extra on the dollar. So 150 cents when you spend $1. Yeah, that's right. Then that is intentional appreciation. You earn more than it cost you. And the incredible thing when it comes to real estate in your principal residence, it's tax-free.
Yeah.
And we often don't talk about that as one of the big, amazing things in Canada. And it is a big, amazing thing because it's not true everywhere.
Yeah, that's the tax benefit of real estate. It has preferential tax treatment, whether it's an investment or your principal residence.
Just not the same preferential tax treatment. So we want to be careful that when it's your own residence, at this point, the growth is tax-free.
Yeah.
Even the intentional appreciation.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what's so wonderful.
Whew, it's good stuff.
Yeah. Now, the other thing is there's owning your own real estate gives you a control of variables such as rent, or a landlord who decides he's going to tear down the building you're renting, or decides they're going to sell it and the new owner is going to move in, or anything of that nature. It protects you and stabilizes. Yes, taxes may go up. Yes, insurance may go up. But it stabilizes what's happening, especially once you get a couple properties and then you pay your principal residence off, so there's no mortgage payment. Now you got a very stable amount of income that keeps a house over your head.
And nobody can raise your rent on you. I mean, your taxes might go up a little bit. Your utilities are going to go up because of the carbon tax and all the other things. And yet you have more control than you don't if you choose to exercise it. Mm-hmm. It's very cool. And we haven't even started really talking about investment properties. Then there's a whole gamut of investment properties where we're getting cash flow. We're getting ability to have it pay for our lifestyle completely, especially if we follow the rule of 4.
Yeah, the other thing real estate does is if you're thinking generational wealth, it gives you the ability to pass on wealth through real estate. And we have several clients that are doing some really fun things with building wealth by either going in with their kids to buy their kids' first house and getting some of that income, or they're going and they're buying properties as rentals that eventually they're going to give their kids to give them their head start in the market, right? There's all kinds of things. Or they're just passing on the family home to the children to give them an advanced start. So real estate has so many ways it can help you.
Well, and wealth transfer, right?
Yeah, wealth transfer. So if you want the complete white paper on all the advantages, or are what we think are the best real estate advantages, email us at together@dekkerteam.com and ask for it. We are thrilled that you joined us on Life's Inside Track, because when we move forward together, we've got this.
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward together with the Dekker